Let's go to the
Okay,
next song.
let's go. Love
I'm
in Paradise.
prepared for
For your
crying.
information, Lazy May doesn't read the chat until the song is completely
Done, and I made
discussed.
my
Because
opinion.
I have time to read the chat then and maybe delete some spoilers or not. She just do this in preparation for not being spoiled. And
Yes.
that's why I interact with you in the chat, but I don't say much to the chat if it isn't really funny or related to something.
Yeah, and I will go through the chat after I spilled my opinion on anything.
Yes, just like now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Love in Paradise. Have fun. I will go cry.
I want to see pink now as a main color, so we'll see. Have fun.
Old friend, it's been 10 years since I last saw you.
Remember me? I am the infamous Odysseus!
Let's see where you've been. Your friends close again, it's closer.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon the sin.
On the wrong move and you're done for. Anything like
Some fast romance, I see the we won't take more suffering from you.
drown in your sorrow and fears.
Captain,
I have to see her.
but we'll die.
I know.
Odysseus, where did you go?
Morning, sleepyhead, you've been resting for a while. I swore that you were dead when you washed up on my aisle. Did you know you talk in your sleep? Tell me though, who's Penelope?
She's my wife.
Anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here. Just you and me, my dear, my love for life. Soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time.
I'm not your man.
I'm what you want here, I'm what you need here. Just you and me, my love in paradise. Now till the end of time. From here on out, you're mine. All
Hell no,
mine.
I could kill you where you stand. I'm no pet, I'm a married man.
Oh, handsome, you may try, but last I checked, goddesses can't die.
Goddess.
You're adorable. Bow down now to the immortal Calypso, here to entertain. But fear not, I bring no pain. Cause we got all we could want here, all we could need here. Under my spell, we're stuck in paradise. No one can come or go. My island stays unknown.
No, I don't belong here. There's something wrong here. I won't be drawn to love in paradise. Not till the end of time. There is no way.
You're mine, all mine.
7 years she's kept you trapped out of your control. Time can take a heavy toll.
Odysseus?
All I hear are screams.
Odie, get away from the ledge.
You don't know what I've gone through. You don't know what I've sacrificed. Every comrade I long knew. Every friend, I saw them die. And all I hear are
It will be fine,
screams.
dear. Come back inside, dear. Love of my life, come back to paradise. I know your life's been hard. I'll stay inside your
All
heart.
I hear are
I love
screams.
you, my dear. I love our time here. Life would be so much
Just
worse
let
if
me
you
close
had
my
died. Please stay
eyes.
away from harm. Stay in my open arms.
He needs my help.
Okay, I'm fine. I know Kirsch is not. Cherry is not fine. I can
No.
see her. It's torture. How Jorge is just playing with your feelings. You
Yes.
know, he's so mean. Damn, he's so mean.
But it's so sad, the forbidden words. So it
Yeah. I knew. Sorry, I have to say it before we were there, but the phrase where she said "open arms," I knew we would hear him sing it, and I knew you would break. The second she said it or she sang it, I knew it would come back to a flashback scene. So yeah, let's start in the beginning. As I assumed, it's pink. I'm loving everything about it. Where does it start? I think here. Yes.
No, lazy.
I can't. I don't want to read it.
Yes. All good.
So it starts with Athena apparently going through time, I assume, and wanted to see what happened to Odie because she didn't see him for 10 years, apparently.
Yes.
I'm not sure if last time it was 7 years since they last heard of him. So is this 7 years plus 3 years, or is it the 10 years where they parted ways? Do you know that?
I think it's been 10 years since they parted the ways.
Okay.
So 10 years away
So it's
from
including the 7 years
yes.
at this part. Okay. Good. Keep crying. I'm okay. This is the first punch in the guts. The remember me part. And I thought, damn, you're really playing with our feelings here. You know, because you can remember the Cyclop Saga, I think it was, in the Cyclops song, where he tricked him into like with telling him my name is nobody, and the other Cyclops asked the Cyclops that got hurt, who did this to you? And the Cyclops said nobody, and that was a trick. And in the end, when they were on the ship, he said, remember me, I'm the infamous Odysseus. And that's where it went wrong with Poseidon, knowing he hurt his son but spared him. So this was pretty much the part where Athena and Odie went different ways and parted ways. So she's starting there and want to see where he has been, what he has done. So we get a flashback to the Keep Your Friends Close and Enemies Closer song by the wind goddess Aeolus.
Yes.
And the bag with the storm where Eurylochus, the goddamn Eurylochus, opened the bag and made everything bad for them. And they met Poseidon, and the last bit of the wind from the bag saved them to go back. Then they met Circe with her chimera, whatever it's called in English, and where she transformed comrades of him into pigs, but he can convince Circe there is another way to solve the problem, and he can convince her to turn them back. So this was a good ending, at least with Circe. Then they're going to, and Circe helps them to go back to the underworld, where they meet the prophet. That was, like we said before, telling him he can see a man by the side of his wife, which is not him. And a man makes it back home. I'm really not remembering it correctly, but yeah, it's not him, I think, or he's not alive, something like that. And this is where they are killing the sirens, I think. This is a part from the Suffering song, where he became ruthless, and his crew too. Like, they had to do what they had to do to survive, because of the sirens. And this is a was it called? Mutiny? And
Mutiny.
mutiny. Thank you. The
Mutiny
Meuterei.
was,
The
yeah.
mutiny. Yeah. And where Eurylochus again, it didn't do a good thing by killing a sheep of the sun god, which lead them to Zeus, telling Odie, you have to decide who pays for the, or not the sheep, the cattle, the cow, kill the cow, to the decision who will die for the cow that was killed. And Odie made the decision that his crew should die instead of him, which I think still Eurylochus had should have died and said, please take me and spare the others. But yeah, we discussed that. And yeah, that's where she knows the ship was destroyed. Pretty much everyone died, but she still doesn't know, because she knows how Odie decided that he wants to live and the crew should die, where Odie is now, because she just know he fell into the water. And as I assumed, he was washed up. I'm not sure if this is the correct term
Washed
for it.
up on my isle, she sang. So yes.
Yeah, so this is correct. Okay, so he wasn't rescued per se from the water, but he was washed up to the shore in the Isle of Calypso, the goddess
Yes.
of the paradise, if I understood that correctly. Or what is she
Well,
the goddess of?
you don't have many background information from
Calypso?
Calypso. Yes, I
Is she
think.
like Aphrodite or?
Nah, so, Calypso is the goddess of hospitality.
Ah, hospitality. Okay.
Yes.
That explains a lot why she wants to keep him there. Okay.
There is a reason for that, if you want to know. It's not mentioned.
Not mentioned later, too?
Well, kind of. Some things.
Then
Maybe
I
we
would.
should wait until the next
Yeah,
saga.
then I don't want to know yet.
Yes.
I want. If we
I will
meet
explain
her.
Calypso things after that. Yes.
Yes, if we meet her in another song or later, I would like to wait for
Yes.
that. Maybe I can
All right.
do some assumptions. So, yeah, he's just waking up on the beach. Then, again, this Calypso and Odie song you could not have avoided when you're using the damn internet. So, of course, I knew part of the song. Here, especially starting, tell me though, who's Penelope? She's my wife. You heard it everywhere on TikTok and YouTube, so I couldn't avoid that. I already knew that part,
Yes.
but only, I think, I really like the shocked part, and then, yeah, okay, and I sing along, and I'm still happy, and you're still here, and you can't escape me. And I think until this verse or further, I heard, yeah, until the line before, it always was a clip until here. So I knew this short part of the song already.
Yeah. Yes.
And yeah, he's still Odie as usual, doesn't want to know anything about other women than his Penelope, you know, like even if she says like or tries to seduce him and tell him, here you can stay here, you can't escape my
Soon
island.
my bed will climb, by the way.
Yeah, so yeah, she's just like Cersei, you know, like he's in the situation where someone or a woman tries to seduce him somehow. Cersei sure wanted to kill him because she wanted to keep her nymphs, I think. Was it safe? Was it nymphs?
Yes, Cersei was protecting the nymphs. Yes.
Yes, right. So Cersei had different intentions of seducing him, like compared to Calypso. And for me, I'm not sure if there will be more in the next song, but for me, Calypso seems like she just wants to keep him as a man or a lover.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first assumption, and she just ignores any complaint from any like, excuse me, but I have a wife, you know, like she doesn't care. She's just overhearing it. She's just not letting him through. And even if he says, I'm not your man, and she's just ignoring everything, you know, like I'm everything you need in this place. You will never escape me, my paradise. Stuff like this, you know, like
Yes.
he will be here forever. But she's a goddess, of course, she will live longer than him. But he's his play toy. He is her play toy again. Like as I said before, I think gods most of the time think that humans are their toys, the puppets they can play with and do whatever they like, without respecting their free will sometimes. Not all gods, but a lot of gods we already met are like this. And yeah, she's like a yandere, you know, like she want to keep him. She won't let him escape. And Odysseus or Odie, like he usually is, I bet he doesn't want to kill a woman. He doesn't know at this point that she's a goddess, but I think he just wants to keep her on a distance, you know, so she won't touchy him anymore and stuff like this, and just stops seducing him. But as soon as he finds out that that she's a goddess, I think he realizes that he doesn't have a choice, especially when she says there's no way you can escape this island. You know? Of course, she
Yes.
says here, this part is interesting too. Here to Calypso, here to entertain, but fear not, I bring no pain, 'cause we got all we could want here. So
Yes.
she really wants to have a good time with him. She just wants to, like, as I said, maybe play with him, just be with him, whatever. Maybe she's lonely too and just wants someone to spend time with her. I'm not sure how the situation for her is. Maybe she is trapped on that island. You know, maybe even she can't escape this so-called paradise. So she has to rely on stranded guys like him being washed up by the ocean. So she has company. You never know. I'm not sure if we learn about this, but maybe that's why she's so happy he got washed up, you know. Yeah, under my spell was stuck in paradise. So maybe it's part of her magic and her powers. Maybe not. You never know. But she says no one can come or go. My island stays unknown. So it's a hidden island.
Yes.
He realizes he can't escape. And he is still resisting. Like Odie still says, I won't be drawn to love in paradise. And I think I thought at least paradise, like hell and heavens, like paradise could be the heavens, like he really is dead. Could have been, but I don't think it's like the heavens part of paradise. It's really like an island, more like the island in the from the Winterguard. So it's her own realm she has, and she made it probably invisible, I don't know, to protect herself. And yeah, I'm not sure if we get to know more about it, but at least he knows now that no one on purpose can find him and get him out of there. But he's still resisting. He still wants to go back to his beloved Penelope, and Athena realizes now that he has been trapped there 7 years. So I'm wondering what's going on in
Oh,
her mind.
wait a second.
Yes. Goodbye, Kirsche. I'll drink a little
Sorry,
wine.
was actually fast. I shut the door, and my man didn't come in.
Oh no, you shut him out of paradise. How could you?
Okay.
Okay, so I was just thinking about what goes on in Athena's mind when she realizes he was captured there for 7 years. If she would have looked for him earlier, maybe she could have saved him. So I hope it's part of her self-reflection that she could have done something later
Yes.
on. If we see hopefully a song with her and Odie, how she rescues him, and she says, "I'm sorry that I didn't come earlier to help you," because she's calling out for her in the end. And yeah, it's
Sorry.
so like, like she's realizing, damn, those 7 years must have been painful for you, like, and you can see the change in the scenery here. Like here it's still Calypso's trying to seduce him, to say, hey, we can live here, we can be happy here, like a little lovey-dovey couple. I don't care that you're married. But you can see how desperate he is. He's just lying there. She's still happy sitting next to him, and he's just so desperate to escape somehow. Like you see she's forcing, like Calypso's forcing herself on Odie in this, trapping him, and he's just desperate to go away, to get away and get off the island. Probably really, really close to home. I'm curious if it's shown later how close to home he was. You're crying again, aren't you? Yeah, I know you are. It's okay. Keep crying. Keep crying, sure. You're crying for me too, because I can't cry now. Because now is the worst part of the song. It changes into I would say it changes into the brick or the edge of Odie's mind, where he's close to giving up, and his last chance is to call out for his closest god friend, the only person or god that could help him. And before he does, you can see how desperate he is, how everything breaks over him again. Like all the lost he has, everyone he was losing before. Calypso realizes, okay, I can't do anything, but I don't want him to like jump off the cliff or something. But she is realizing in what state Odie is right now. And he says, all I hear is screams. You know, like he, remember with me, the 600 men that survived the war are all lost. His best friend, Polites, his brother-in-law, Eurylochus, that pretty much stabbed him into the back, even if it wasn't him, but he betrayed him. So all he lost is shown here. His mother, he lost in the when he was in the underworld. He didn't know she faded away, or she died when he was on the ocean, and maybe during war even. She waited for him, she missed him, and her ghost was calling for him, still saying, I'm waiting for you. Still the yearning part, which probably broke Cherry right now again. And yeah, you
Just
can, yeah,
just to add that all I hear are screams is a part of the underworld song too. The
yeah.
waiting, everything is a underworld song.
Yes, everything is what he heard before, what they saw, a reflection of what happened, and you know, he's telling Calypso, you're not aware of what I had to sacrifice to live, and now I'm trapped here with you. I don't want this. I wanna get away from this. Every comrade, every friend I lost, you know, he sacrificed everything. She's still trying to pull him on her side, getting him to forget about it. I'm curious why she doesn't have the power to make him forget. I'm not sure if it's explained later, if it's an Odie thing or she really doesn't have the power for it. But I think if she would have, she had done it until way before this point. But she still tries, and then she says, "Love of my life, come back to paradise," blah blah blah. But the I think the killing part for him, where is it?
He's maybe
Wait a second, I wanna.
yeah.
He's still in the only thing I hear screams. I wanna see this open arms thingy. I wanna. Here.
There
Stay
you
in
go.
my open arms. This is where he goes from all I hear screams to hearing them again, I think. I think this is a part. Yeah. This is the part where all I hear are, and then it starts with Polites, the open arms.
Polites.
Polites, yeah, you know, I never get it right.
You did the whole stream.
Yeah,
You did it right.
I always
Not
think
now.
of polite and not politics. You know, like I'm always like polite polities. I'm trying so hard to say his name correctly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But
You made it correct the whole stream. Just
yeah.
it was the first time today.
But you know, my brain is not braining when it's hot, and
Yes,
it's
yes.
really hot now. So yeah, this is where my breaking part was reached too, but I could hold up better than you, at least the first time. But I was close to crying too when I heard his voice again.
I
It
will
was
I will tell you something, a little fact that makes it even worse. Just say.
no, please don't. I
Yes,
want to
yes,
know.
yes, yes, I
No,
will
I don't want
do.
to know.
Yes,
Please
I will
don't.
do. But wait until you're
Until I'm
finished.
finished. Great, great. That's good. Please let me finish so I can cry later. Okay, so then everything breaks together over him, you know, like he has polities. How much longer till? I'm not sure if this is Eurylicus or is it the crew to the Luck Runs
Both,
Out song?
both. They
Okay,
are,
so
yeah.
yeah, and the waiting part is his mother, I think, on the upper right. Yes, and on the left part it's still polities. So the yellow one on the left is polities. The upper corner is his mother, and right next to my head is the crew and Eurylicus. So pretty much all of the main characters or that were close to him are referred to here, and he hears them and he breaks apart, and until the part where he calls out for Athena, the only, as I said, the only person he thinks could help him in this situation. I think no, that's not it. And luckily, she hears him. And is this? Yeah, this is the end.
This is the end.
This is the end,
Mhm.
and not the song. Yeah, that's where she luckily hears him, or it probably still is the time traveling that she sees, and she realizes he needs his help. He would have needed it earlier, of course, as soon as he realizes he was trapped there. But it took him 7 years to call out to her, hoping she would hear him. And in her face, I think you can see she really wants to help him, you know, like she's just desperate to get him out there too.
Mhm.
Okay, I think now hit me with the fact that makes me cry.
Okay.
Hopefully
You-
not, but yeah. I'm not ready.
Okay.
Tell me.
The thing is, I should have say this fact in the Underworld saga before, but I didn't because I wanted to wait until this time. Jorge, I guess it was. I have the information from someone else, but oh, God, sorry.
It's all good. Take your time.
Every time we hear Polites singing, since he is dead, his voice is a little bit quieter than the last time because Odie starts to forget his voice.
That makes
And
sense.
I hate this fact so hard
it?
because it's
Did you rewatch it and confirm it?
yes, it is quieter than the last time.
Interesting. It's just
I mean,
natural.
it's just from the Underworld saga to yeah, it was confirmed. Yeah.
Okay.
In the Underworld saga, it was the last that's over 7 years gone, and that's why Polity's voice is so quiet in this song.
Yeah. But
And
it's just natural to forget things even if you love the person so much.
yes,
It's just human,
but
but
it's
it's sad.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy that Jorge thought about that. You know,
Yeah.
he is just a genius.
He
It's a
is.
genius.
I think as we discussed earlier, after the Cyclop incident where Polites died, Eurylicus came up to Odie and his volume slowly increased. I think you were the one that pointed that one out. And I heard it too, but I knew why, you know, because he was in shock. So I think Jorge really uses
I can,
his
yeah,
ability or his options. I'm not sure what's
in the music. Yes.
yes, like even in the parts where they're not singing but only talking and stuff like this. So
I
so the sound design, the overall sound design is very good. The visuals are just perfect. Even if some person or some people could say, okay, it doesn't have a consistency. There are so many artists in there. It's not a straight line for everything, but I think it's perfect the way it is because every artist brings something new into it. They're still sticking to the color scheme or the color theme we discussed earlier too. Like with the title of the song, I told you I expect pink now, and it came. Like I could assume what colors I will see. Athena's still blue, so you're just seeing the colors again with the people that are assigned to them, and I think it's really great.
I need to tell you something more. I forgot
No.
that the whole time. No, it's a
Yeah.
cool thing. It's a cool
Okay.
thing. Everything is fine. Just mentioning to the Love in Paradise song, I don't really have something to add because I want to wait until the next saga, next stream.
Yes.
Then I can tell you more about my thoughts to Love in Paradise in generally Calypso and the Love Island. I can explain you more, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But because you mentioned the music thingies and so on, I totally forgot that. I just remembered it now. Humans, every character has a own instrument, and the gods are more electronic things. So, and still have own vibes. Every god, every human, every single one have a own. Wait, I can tell you that with Penelope. So Penelope is, I think it's I don't know which,
Penelope.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know which instrument it was, but in the suffering uh in the suffering song, you can't hear this instrument because it's a violin, yes, viola. Yeah.
Ah.
So Penelope has a violin as her instrument, and in the suffering song there is no violin, it's just electric
Electronic
sounds
music.
that
Yes.
are symbolizing the melody of Penelope, but without the violin. And
Ah.
Odie is a guitar, yes.
Hmm.
Odie has the normal guitar, but in the monster song, you can hear how it turns into an E guitar because it's his darker side.
Hmm.
So he has two guitars, the normal one, the acoustic one, and the e-guitar for his monsters side. And that goes on. I can't tell you everything because I don't know it, because it's actually just too many things, too many
Yeah.
characters to remember everything. I can't tell you what Telemachus' instrument is, but everyone has an own instrument, everyone has an own theme, and the gods are electric music, so
Yes.
more spaced up, just.
Yeah.
And I kind of love this because it's making clear that Jay, Lazy said we can call Jorge Jay. Jay is really a freaking genius in this. He is
He
that
put a
that
lot of
music is just,
thought into
yes,
it.
yes. It's just crazy how much is hidden in all of this. I mean, I think barely. I don't think that someone recognized that there are instruments for every character, you know. He explained
Mm.
it in a TikTok I saw. So yeah.
Maybe I'm not a very
Happy lurking row.
happy
Happy lurking
looking.
row.
I'm I'm not a very I'm not a musician, you know. I don't pay attention to the music.
Yes, yes,
I'm a media designer. I pay a lot of
yes, yes, yes.
attention to
I
colors,
know, but
to
that's why I am
anything.
here, because
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
just
but
wanted to tell you, weil
yeah, yeah, I didn't wanna I didn't wanna go there. But as I think as you, especially you, Cherry, realized I can read more out of the visuals and
yes, yes, yes.
maybe the lyrics. And that's why I love the visuals here. I
Mm-hmm.
think if I only have heard it like as a song and didn't pay attention to the videos, I wouldn't have understood it and I wouldn't be excited to watch it. For anyone who's just jumped in, I think we said it in the beginning. Cherry wanted me so desperately to watch it and listen to it, and I always said, "Oh, it's so much. I don't know if it's for me, you know." And that's why we decided to react to it together because she really likes to discuss the things and hear my theories. And I think if we haven't done it this way, I wouldn't have listened to it. So yeah, the visuals are really helping. That's why she chose this video too, because it's a
The
summary
f-
or a collection of all the
yeah.
songs.
It's a collection of the canon animations that Jorge wanted and filled up with animations that are from other illustrators. That's why
Yeah.
I chose this one, because I wanted to have the animations that um, Jay had in mind, but because I know you're very visual
I'm a visual learner.
person, we were talking about that before.
Mm,
I mean, I wanted to make that video myself. I wanted to take all the canon animations out of the original and fill it
yeah.
up with others, but it would have been months or so.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it would have
I'm
taken a
so
lot of
glad
time.
someone else did that.
Yeah, I'm glad too. I think
Yeah,
I really think I still call him Jorge, you know, because I
yeah,
just
yeah,
want
yeah.
to.
It's
Uh,
in my blood too. The
yeah,
Jorge.
it's
Yeah.
it's just how I got to know. I think he did a great job with picking the artists. I think
Mm-hmm.
he did a really great job putting the lyrics together, melting the songs into each other, referencing to songs and characters at certain points. He's a really great storyteller. Um, and he brings up so many emotions only through the song. You don't even need the visuals, for example, for this part. I think Cherry would have cried even when only listening to it. As
Yes. Yes.
soon as Polity's voice could be heard, or
Yes.
Calypso said, "Open arms." At this point, she would have been broken if she would have listened carefully. So you don't even, if you listen to it for the first time, and I'm not sure how many times did you listen to it completely? Do
Many
you not
times.
remember? Yeah, so
I can't
she's
count
really,
it.
yeah, she's really obsessed if she has a thing for it. So she listened to it over and over. For me, it's the first time, so I'm paying more attention to the lyrics and the visuals right now, but Cherry's really feeling it, as you can always see her dancing or crying
What?
at the perfect times. Yeah, but it's kind of interesting to experience it for the first time and then seeing your reactions. As I said earlier, I really have to holds back to not look into your fucking corner because I see it out of the corner of my eyes when you're crying or when you're jamming and singing along. So it's really hard for me not to look at chat and not to look at you. So I
I
won't
mean,
get distracted.
it's not really much spoiler if you see me dancing and singing and happy.
Yeah, but the
because I just adore every song and
yeah,
everything on this musical. But yes, I can understand. Even, I mean, sometimes I'm happy before the song even started. So I guess I know what you mean. But
yeah.
yeah, and the crying I always pull up only when it happens then. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a spoiler
Okay.
because I just do it then
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it happens. Okay,
Can
so
is there
you
something
can
in
read the
chat
question.
I should
You
read?
can read. Yeah. We can go through the chat.
Okay,
There's
where
much is
I
happened.
have to look through. I think the last thing Iris read was the waiting part from
Wait, I
Lazy.
see the face of so kidding.
Yeah, I think the last part I read before I focused on the
Yeah,
video was be
waiting.
prepared,
Odysseus when you come
waiting. Yes,
home.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the lazy is making me cry thing. Yes. Did you know
Ah,
the fact that her mom died while seeing their boat close, and the final thing her mom is I didn't read that, but I didn't know that, and it's oof.
her like Calypso or who?
No, his. I think he meant Odie's mom,
Ah,
because it's they're both close. It's the I told you that they were
yeah, you
near
told
to
me.
Ithaca before the
Yes,
windbag thing, and
yes.
that. But I didn't know that the final thing his mom was seeing is
Oh,
the ships.
that's so
Oh,
heartbreaking. Like
that makes
realizing.
it even more worse. What the fuck?
So, so just for me, so when they were sailing home, Odie was awake for like what was 9 days. So they were pretty close. His mom saw them.
Yes.
Eurylochus opened the bag
Yes.
and made their life even worse. They met Poseidon.
Hmm.
Wait, was it? Yes, what it was Poseidon. Odie used the remaining storm out of the bag, landed on Circe's island, and after that they went to the underground. And during this time, his mother
I think
died.
yes, I think he is
Im-
I don't know.
implying
Uh, implying that she died after she saw the ships uh
been
boosted
blown
away.
away. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because it's I mean it kind of makes sense because
yeah.
I tell you too that the last thoughts they have are the one who are that are singing then in the in the underground. So his
Mm.
mom saw the ships and was so I'm waiting when you come home because she just saw the fleet and just
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Aua.
Maybe I'm it's probably not told, but I could imagine that seeing the ships been blown away, maybe it
Yeah,
broke her heart. Maybe she
maybe yes.
died because of that.
That yes. Let's go further, please. I
Yeah.
will cry again when we talk
I
about that.
I'm just scrolling through the text.
Yeah,
Cannot have facts,
the
but no spoiler
uh,
at all. Okay.
yes, I said yes.
Oh, there's a wall of text I can see.
Yes,
Kirsche, can you give me the video link?
I did. I
You
already
did.
did. All
Okay.
good. Okay, so basically, I heard earlier that telemarketing, that's an insider from the fandom, to tell
Telemachus.
telemarketing, tell him, yeah, you know
Yes.
what I mean, was reaching for a high five to Athena like Odie. Oh, that's what he, Lazy was saying that she called out Odie as a friend in front of Telemachus. But she didn't to Odie, and I said, yeah, we already discussed that I
Yeah.
said before that she didn't realize that she likes him as a friend. So yeah. Calypso is the goddess of hospitality, Lazy explained. That's why I knew it all of a sudden. And then Bromberg sent me a screenshot. The wall of text Bromberg sent is the first you can
Yes.
read. Is yeah.
I was in the village party here and I was talking to one of the female, what's a heaper? Helper on the bar, I guess.
Helpers? Yeah.
He was helper too, yeah, that should be a helper. As my wife was getting too drunk, a weird man gathered around her and tried to impress her. I said then to the bar lady, I must go and look after my wife. There's a weird guy. And the bar lady said, and she rolled her eyes and added, well, then go to your wife. She had the same face as Calypso.
Because of the broken heart face from Calypso, you
Mm,
know. Because of
yeah.
the she's my wife scene.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the lazy wall of text is quite interesting for me too, because I didn't know that.
Ah, okay. Shall I read it out?
Yes.
Aloud, I think. Okay, another one fun fact, since Cersei was mentioned, I don't know if this was said. Scylla was a nymph of Cersei, but one day they let a man in and Cersei fell in love with that man, although Scylla was in love with Cersei, I think. So Scylla
Yes,
did her race to seduce that man, so that
that
can
he can't
fall.
fall in love with Cersei.
Yes, okay.
So Scylla wanted to to have Cersei for herself and seduced the
Ah,
man that he can't fall in love with Cersei.
yeah.
So Cersei was
Jealous.
turned into a sea monster from Scylla was turned into a sea monster from Cersei herself. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I was
Yeah.
what I mentioned before. I'm not deeply into the Greek
Yes.
mythology. It's
But
just
I kind
for
of like
lazy.
I loved that fact because it was so interesting that Cersei and Scylla had a connection and that Scylla was a nymph before and she was just turned into a sea monster. I love that. That's quite interesting. And
And the following, that's
yeah,
why when you hear from suffering, when the siren said Scylla, there was a
yes.
motive of Cersei. Interesting.
That's so cool. So cool. Yeah, poor husband hidden behind the closed doors was because of Chef. The
Yeah.
lack of answers says all. Someone give Cherry a big hug. Oh, that's why I cried. Because
Yeah,
I
that's
cried.
when I think when the video ended.
Yeah, I have a man for that. I don't lock them. Seriously, I cry out all the time. When I need to cry, I cry.
Yeah.
It just I mean for Epic, I just can't hold back. So why?
Yeah. And the
And I read
combination
both.
of the happy Calypso singing and the sad Odie singing,
Yes.
it's I think it shows how Calypso still tries to get him on her side, but she slowly
Yes.
realizes there's no way I can do that.
Yes.
Okay, but Bromberg,
Oh,
I'm sorry. Um
Lazy just confirmed what we were mentioned about.
okay, wait a second.
Yes.
It breaks my heart that Calypso loves him endlessly, but for nothing. And he is such a wreck of a man left on the island, captured in a paradise with a hell inside him. I'm not sure if Calypso really loves him because he was just washed up on her shore. It could have been any man, maybe. As I said earlier, she probably is just lonely and would have taken any man that could give her affection. Probably, I'm not sure. But I don't think she really, really loves him.
Well, we will talk about Calypso again. So, but in the next stream because it's in the next saga. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here is it his mother though truly heartbreaking
Yes.
part? She died because of
Yes.
a heart attack. Ah, just as I said. Because the last thing she saw was her son's ship being dragged away by the winds. When Odie started dreaming about his son and wife, her mother could see him in the ship, and then boom, waiting, and also she can't see Odie in the underworld because she haven't seen his son for 10 years, so she doesn't know what he looks like. It's crazy. No, the other ghosts do see him. I just remembered.
What?
Hmm?
What other girls? What?
Ghosts.
Oh,
The other
yeah. No,
ghosts in the
I think the crewmates maybe saw the ship because they are talking to them to Odie directly, but I don't know.
yeah,
Actually, I don't know.
but it's true that the mother sat on the stone and just
She doesn't saw him.
she
Yes.
just
Yeah.
called out for him and said, "I'm waiting for you." Maybe it's just a way of the illustrators or animators to show the story unfold.
Yes. Yeah. The guitar thing, you can actually compare it to I'm Just a Man and the Monster. Yeah, Just a Man is acoustic guitar and Monster is more the guitar. Yeah.
Please read the chat. I must cook soon. Yeah, I'm sorry. This all goes to YouTube. So this I think this one will be really long. Maybe I cut it.
Yeah, just saying, and the I wouldn't resist Calypso. I'm single and ready to mingle it's just a few seconds ago. So we are now in the present time.
Perfect. Oh, Bromorg has spent
Yeah.
0 seconds
4
watching
seconds.
me.
That's a lie. Yes.
Oof. Yeah, the cake
I
is a lie
mean,
too.
I think it's not eingestellt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I have to activate it. I thought it's
Maybe.
just standard there actually. So I'm not sure.
I mean, lazy. If you're single and ready to mingle, that's fine, I guess. Calypso would have would have
Some
been grateful.
sirens too, if you're up
But
for fishy thingies.
I mean, I can't tell anything else because we don't talk to about Calypso today. But yeah. Maybe next stream you're there too, then we can discuss that again.
Yeah. Was this the last song, or do we have one left?
No, we have one left. We
Okay.
just need a little break, please.
Yes.
But I want to
end
the chat thingy. Polity sees him. That's why he wasn't singing Open Arms to remind Odie again and again, even when he's dead. So Polity saw him. And I guess then his crewmates, his comrades did see him too. Just his mother didn't, because she didn't know how he looks.
Yeah. It's kind of sad.
Yes, it is.